The ALMAJIRI in northern Nigeria has over the years suffered neglect in terms of education from their parents or imams that take them in. Hence, most of them end up roaming the street and begging for alms. This narrative is, however, changing for these 500 who graduated from the ALMAJIRI Summer School and now have a reason to smile as they learn how to read and write courtesy of BIK Foundation in Bauchi State.
I learned a lot from this. I learned a lot from this program.
Some of the trainers who took the young Almajiris for English, arithmetics, and social behavior told Trust TV that the main objective is to change the current narratives on Almajiris' education system.
It's very good to mainstream both Islamic education with the Western education so that they can be more productive members of the society. Basically, the program was carried out in 5 different centers, and the beneficiaries were about 500 Almajiris, of course, girls inclusive, and the impact was mind-blowing.
To give hope for the underserved about education, that everybody deserves education and everybody can get it, and not only government can provide it. In some in the countries that have advanced, it's not only government that is providing education.
The foundation says the Almajiris children were selected from different Sangaya schools within communities and trained, noting that with the cooperation of their parents, the program is achievable.
How we toil to be able to achieve what we have become today with the help of our parents and with the help of strangers. When we were growing up, the society was cohesive. Every senior was your uncle and was in a position to listen, correct you. And then as we were growing up, we noticed that the society was fragmented because of so many pressures in the society, and it now helps us to do the little that we can.
Bauchi State Commissioner for Education Aliyu Usman Tilde commended the foundation and called for the inclusion of Islamic education and theology into the formal education system in Nigeria. Adam Imam, Trust TV News, Bauchi.
Mental health workers have called on the Nigerian government to accord priority to mental health services in the country. The experts who made the call also urged other relevant stakeholders to engage in awareness campaigns on the dangers of the illness. Ado Musa completes the story.
The expert made the call on Monday during this year's World Mental Health Service with the theme Make Healthcare Service Well-being Global Priority, held in Jos University Teaching Hospital, Lamingo. According to the expert, there are many causes of mental health illness, such as worrying over trivial issues, childhood experience, poverty, relationship problem, among others. The expert further explained that such illness could be controlled if properly handled, adding that every human being is at risk of developing mental problem because it is a brain-related illness, and until something is done about it, people will continue to develop it. Some of the experts at the event speak about the challenges and way forward in the mental health service delivery.
Mental health can be given priority just as our own thing, because we realize that priority, especially in Western culture, is being given mental health given low priority, and in fact, the finances sent to what we call out-of-pocket management, which actually will not go anywhere. This is somebody that has an illness, and this illness has the ability to impair the person's functional capacity in terms of his self-care, his occupation, his relationship. And of course, they face a lot of discrimination, job loss, and other. Yet, the treatment are not available. Treatment are scarce. In fact, studies have shown that in developing countries, only 1 or 2 out of 10 people really get access to quality mental treatment.
Patients, especially when it comes to finances, like the drugs, even hospital bill, we have a lot of problem in that. And you find out that in the society we find ourselves now, a lot of children are into drug abuse. So we have that challenges on how to help these children, to help them so that they can abstain from substance abuse.
These patients are not welcomed because they are being stigmatized in their families. They are not really welcomed in the society. So if they are housing projects that the government can help these patients with so that they will stay and have a good life.
Experts believe that mental health related problems could be overcome if adequate priority is given to it by all and sundry. Ado Musa, Trust TV News.